fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, drinking love with the count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna plow. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, with the pen to the steps. Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his unit. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen his days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked. Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump, fun. Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump, fun.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Broncos, leader at quarterback. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
Five weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
Cut by Sutton. And this one doesn't go far. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Flush down now to his left. He can run it. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. To the air this time. Herbert. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through to back them
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 3 on that gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now. Dulcich hauls it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Complete to Mims. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now from the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass, here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Hurst there to grab it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the second. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Dropping back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Pass play now. That is caught downfield on the right side. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They are throwing it again. Mims with the grab. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. Finds Mims. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 6 yards to go.
Pass play coming here. He's on the move. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first is Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This ball's caught by Palmer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's complete to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Herbert throwing again. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And now they face second down. Throwing from the gun here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Still sticking with the passing game. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Herbert from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
It's Herbert once more. On target to Dobbins.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this third down. They're in the dime. Herbert to throw once more. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help him get some points here going into the half. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. He'll throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the Steelers out in front in the 2nd quarter. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. From there, we take the long trip back across the country. Then, across the pond, check out the action in London. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Hits his man on the out route. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's caught.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ball start, offense.
All twitched up, they were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. It's 3rd and 5 for them after the penalty. Herbert back to throw. Hauled in by Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. So here comes the Bronco offense. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 23, he completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to Sutton. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Cut by Sutton. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 46. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's got it on the bootleg. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Herbert. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
The Broncos offense all set to go. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29. Finding Reynolds. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll throw it. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. He'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Completed to Reynolds. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by only 3. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Now to throw. Got a man. Palmer has it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that brings up 3rd down. Throwing now. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Hurst there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Catch made. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Broncos 17.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Looking to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and now it's second down. Here he is to throw. Finds Mims. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. He'll look to throw it. Completed to Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. Setting up to pass. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.